start and go ahead and make a little bit more of a fist and start establishing the contact. There, do you feel them starting to come over the back a little bit? Even shorten the reins just a fraction. Good. I love the stretchy neck. Good. Slow down the tempo a fraction more. It's going to be a little pace of the dressage. Shorten the reins just a fraction more. Good. Good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Good. Slow down the tempo a fraction more. Slow it down. But light off the eights. That's right. Right there. Do you feel them start to work there? Good. So now that you got his tempo slowed up, you felt them immediately almost come behind the leg, right? That's when I give him a light little kick and say, come on, stay in front, but I take the leg off again so that they carry their own cadence. Active, but soft. So it feels like I'm riding just through the hair of the horse, not through the skin, muscle, or the bone. Okay? So thumbs up. And now let's back that trot up just a little bit more in the tempo. There we go, right there. Right there. Feel how you're isolating the hips now? Good, right there. Now, with that tempo, without the tempo changing, let's see if you could shorten the stride. Go ahead and shorten the reins just a little bit because long side. I like his pull, the highest point right there. That's beautiful. Good, now shorten the stride without changing the tempo. There, you feel him come up a little bit? There, I like that. He didn't change the length of his neck. He actually stretched the base of his neck to carry your weight. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Now put him a little shoulder four. And the little shoulder four is the inside hind leg stepping between the forelegs without pushing the haunches out. Just the inside hind leg between the forelegs. There. That way you establish the outside eights. Beautiful. And that's a nice swingy trot right there. You're a gorgeous rider, by the way. Beautiful rider. It's nice and soft. It looks really good. Really easy to teach. Good. Change direction. Establish that the other. Now you can let your reins go longer. Just let them stretch out. Go and do like you did in the beginning. Float your left rein, float your right rein. Let them relax, and then I go about repeating everything to the right again, taking the horse starting to lower their center of gravity. Just like when we put ourselves in the balance, we lower our center of gravity to catch the ball, because we don't know where the ball's going to go. We want to be set to move left and right. So if we lower our center of gravity, we can move off our feet really easy. Well, the horse being on all four legs, lower their center of gravity from their tail to their nose. Go ahead and float the right rein and left rein again. So you can feel a little bit of the tension in this trot. Good. Brighten up the trot just a little bit. There you go. Good. All right, now start taking up the reins. And you'll see. Check. Engine. Good. Track. Well, your figures are pretty accurate. Trotting them straight. And now rhythm. So with this trot, with the same tempo, go ahead and shorten the stride. See how he wants to go a little bit on the forehand there? Now your right side is weaker than your left side. Would you agree?
Yeah.
All right. Mainly because of your track. All right, the straight. You tend to go on your right hand more than your left. You get the impression that maybe he's heavier on the right hand, when in fact he's not giving you the weight on your left hand. Okay? Carry the left hand and feel like you can float the right hand at any time. So you can float the right rein. There you go. Good. So that he becomes less reliant on the right hand. But see, when you floated the right rein, your right hand dropped again. When your right hand drops, he goes, oh, thank you. And he goes right back to your right rein. There. That's where I like to see his pull. That's good. That's good. Just be conscious of carrying your left hand or even bringing your left thumb up so that he could go, oh, I could balance in this left rein. But if the left hand drops, he goes, where are you? I don't understand what you want. It's almost like you ever walk down in the basement in the dark and you don't know if the next stair is there. You know what I mean? That's what he's feeling with your left rein. We left thumb up, and then float the right rein whenever you get a chance. It was a little bit stuck to the ground, yeah? So you could almost say it lacked cadence. The reason why it lacked cadence is because he's looking to be held up from your right hand. See that? So, these are all challenges or opportunities to find your own balance. I do the same thing every day, and I have my weak side too. I'm just very conscious of it, okay? So everyone has a weak side. So never take that personally. You just kind of work on it. Now I'm going to challenge your weak side. I want you to do a 10-meter circle around that cavaletti that I'm pointing at, okay? So I'm challenging your track. Good. As simple as this is, that's all I do is I keep it simple. There, that's a lovely trot. But see if you can keep that same quality around the cavaletti. See how the quality of the trot kind of went away? Good. Because look how much bend you have to the neck. See if you can get the bend to the body instead of the neck. And then that quality trot, the reason why the quality went out was the trot was maybe too long for that kind of circle. Shorten the stride, but keep the same tempo. And then you'll feel the cadence come over the back. I'm really intricate about that because if I could hold the same rhythm through the whole test, you're miles ahead of everyone else. Good. Now try to ride them a little straighter from the outside. There. Back. That's it. Good ride, Jamie. Then next time around, change to the left around this white cavaletti. Now I'm going to challenge your balance through a change of the bend. See that you can hold the same rhythm through that change of bend. Come. That's it. Now soften the left rein whenever you can. Come. There, you see that? There, good. See on this side, he balances into the right rein quite well. Good. Then change to the right to row that other cavaletti next time around. So you get plenty of preparation. Come. Gorgeous. This is a wonderful horse. Boy, if he were like 7, I'd be stealing him. Wow, good. And go to the right around that cavaletti. Now prepare by shortening his stride a little bit. Make it a little bit easier for him going to the right. Because to the right is his harder side. I would say, all right, let me help you out. I'm going to shorten the stride, but I'll keep the same tempo so you can figure out your own balance and cadence. Come. There, that's gorgeous. Nicely done, Jake. Go back to the left, and then we'll go on to the big circle and do the same thing in your canter. See how everything's about harmony, yeah? That's the difference between William Fox Pitt and the rest of the field. Everyone looks like they're going down center line, looking like they're going in for an exam to keep their horse's head in place, right? And William Fox Pitt, he just goes around and goes, hey man, isn't this a great day, right? And the horse looks harmonious with him. That's what you're displaying right now, Jamie. You're looking like you have a partnership with this horse, all right? And that's what makes you a little bit more special than the rest of the field with this horse. So you have a long-term relationship with this horse that's going, and you want to show that to the judge. Don't show what you have right at that moment. Show the 5 years that you've had with this horse. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're really showing off the relationship that you have with this horse instead of the 5 minutes you have with this horse. Don't want to dictate what to do, but how I prepare for transitions is I always go through a brief state of collection, all right? So go ahead and make it really obvious. Shorten the stride without changing the tempo. Back that trot up so that when you back it up, you'll feel more potential energy so that your legs could almost come off the horse so that when you give them the canter aid, it's like touching a button. And you barely have to squeeze, and the horse can almost anticipate the canter, where you just step into the canter. That's what shows a relationship. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. All right, give it to me. of the aids you use, okay? Now all he needs is repetition to get the cleanliness of that aid, of that transition. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right? Because he wasn't quite surprised, it was just his coordination. First canter of the day after a hard jumping workout yesterday, he might go, okay, Mom, let me get my feet good. All right. Now, before you go back to the trot, collect the canter for the trot transition. So he could step into the same collection you had before. Plenty, good, and trot. That's it. Good job with the trot there. You to imagine the trot that you had before you canter, the collection, so that you could step into that same collected trot. All right? So that was good management. But did you feel how his balance was challenged, how he went on the forehand? Now your challenge is with the collection and the canter, when you shorten the stride, his back got tense. All right? So let's work on that a little bit. Let's do another canter transition, or let's go to the right. We'll do a canter transition to the right. So I like to do both leads a little bit first before you really get into it.